is mine, all mine. I love mine. Nothing in the world belongs to me but my love, mine, all.
Hi guys, my name is Jacqueline, and if you've been following along, you know that I am getting married in about 1 month, but if you haven't, let me run you through what this video is going to be about. I got engaged to my significant other back in June of 2025. We have been together for a little over 3.5 years now, and come, I want to say like December, we started getting more serious about wedding planning and figuring out like what exactly we wanted when we did decide to get married. And I have never been the kind of girl who is focused, or I guess I've just never really been the kind of girl that like had this vision of what I wanted one day when I would get married, because I never thought I would get married. Yeah, that took quite a lot of time for us to sit down and think about what we wanted it to look like, if we wanted people there or not. And long story short, we decided on eloping, just the two of us, in Sedona next month. So I want to run you guys through like everything that I've done thus far for our elopement, being that we're about 5.5 weeks out from getting married. And yeah, I just want to show you like all the things that I've bought, plans, all of it. So let's do it. So I have slowly been gathering things since like December. It's now April, and anything that I have purchased, or you know, like my wedding dress, Andrew's suit, things like that, I have shoved into this closet because I am an organizational freak, and having everything in one place so that I have to do less packing when it comes to, you know, the week that we're actually getting married, the better. So everything has gone into this closet. I'm going to pull everything out that I have gotten and show you guys. So we decided we want to get married in Sedona. We've visited there like 2 or 3 times now since moving to Arizona like 6 months ago, and absolutely fell in love with it. It is so beautiful. And I figured we are getting married in a spot that the best time of day for lighting is sunset. So I wanted to have a little sweater. I got this off of Amazon. It is so freaking cute. I wanted it a little bit oversized, and I have had a lot of self-control to not be wearing it. That way it would stay as clean as possible. But you know, just to like throw on, I'll definitely wear this post-wedding, but to throw on if it gets a little bit cooler in the night. Granted, it will be end of May in Arizona, so we'll see about that. But still, it's just so cute to have a little thing to throw over. This, we're bringing our dog Miley. She is 17.5 years old, so of course she needed a little white wedding gown of her own. She has been my dog. I bought her when I was 9 years old, so she has been through so many life events with us, and she will be there. She will be in pictures. I'm so excited. I need to find her like a little onesie to go on underneath this, just because she has like some tumor bumps that sometimes bleed. Obviously this is white. We want to avoid any disasters. Plus this will probably only be for photos, and I want her to be comfy. Literally look. Ow, what just hit my hand? Look at the details. Little pearls. This is yours. And your suit's in here. Okay, a little controversial, but this is an elopement, and I am not about to do anything that does not align with my values or who I am as a person. So I will be wearing Tevas on our wedding day. Also, I have not been wearing these because I want to keep them as clean as possible. But look how freaking cute these are. I got them on sale for half off. like Red Rock vibes, cream. Like I am so excited to wear these post wedding. They're so stinking cute and comfortable. It was between these or Chacos, and I already have a pair of Chacos that I wear every single day, so we switched it up. We're trying something new. Long before our wedding, I had us go and get our marriage license because I don't want to deal with that. So, marriage license. I got these little to-go tissues because it's just, it just makes sense. I actually was gifted 2 different veils. I will be wearing this one, which, thinking about it now, I really should iron this. Or not iron, but steam this. This is the veil I plan on wearing. I'm gonna have my hair down. That's the plan. So, I'll be like that. Cute, but she needs to be steamed, girl. So yeah, I did not have to buy a veil. I was gifted 2 veils by a company that is so awesome. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. So freaking cool. And high quality, beautiful veils. This is from Dollar Tree. This little clip, but I didn't want to break it. I wanted to save it, even though there's already one missing, whatever. And then, I'm so funny. I literally put like Q-tips and floss and like my mouth guard cleaners in this bin. You can never be too prepared, okay? So for my bouquet, I wanted to wrap this around it. This was my Nana's. I think I probably gifted it to her, or another cousin did at some point in our childhood, and I want to put this around my bouquet just so like I have a little piece of her. And it's blue, which is so cute, like something blue, you know, a little traditional. I bought this ring holder off of Amazon. Cheap, cute. I'll use this in the future. Hold our rings the day of. I bought this little pack of pins, safety pins, because our officiant actually said like if there's anything you should bring that you wouldn't normally think of, it's like obviously tissues, snacks, things like that, water, but safety pins, God forbid. These are my earrings. I got these on Amazon. Amazon for the win with all this, honestly. Ugh. They look cheap, but they're so cute. With my hair down and like behind my shoulders and my veil, like so cute. I'm really excited about those. I don't plan on wearing a necklace. I'll wear my Oura ring, my wedding rings. Maybe my Apple Watch. Is that weird? Nipple covers because, you know, girls. And the other thing I have in here is I bought these little jars off Amazon. I had this really cute idea we're getting married in Sedona, right? And there's red sand, red rocks everywhere. That's what it's known for. So I wanted to maybe like where we're staying, or I don't know, something along those lines. Maybe where we actually get married, just get like a little bit of sand and put it in these jars. I think that's such a cute little idea. And then I'm not buying anything for this, but I plan on pressing my bouquet and Andrew's boutonniere. I'm honestly just gonna bring like some really heavy books, I think like cookbooks, and try to press them that way. I've done it once before, like years ago, but yeah, I want to press my own flowers and then frame them one day. I think that would be so cute. That's kind of everything that I've bought. Obviously, I also have my dress, which I go to try on this week in a few days for the first time in months. That's being altered. I have my hair appointment scheduled. Obviously I have, like I said, my flowers booked. I'll pick those up the day of. We have an Airbnb we're staying at. So it's funny, my birthday is May 25th, and then we're leaving Tuesday the 26th, getting married on the 28th, and then coming home the 29th. So it's kind of like a long, busy week of vacation, celebration, my birthday, getting married. Yeah. It's gonna be a long week, but it's gonna be exciting, and the more that I've been able to like pack now and plan out now, the better. We have most of our meals figured out. Cooking a lot at the Airbnb for the two of us, and then we have a rover coming and watching Amigo here since he won't be joining. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Definitely going to be bringing y'all along for more of the ride, but that's pretty much everything I've bought thus far, which really doesn't feel like a lot after the fact. I've also created a Google Doc since December when we first started planning and trying to think of things like restaurants in the area that we want, or like bouquet options, different companies, different places for a dessert, different Airbnbs, like, and the list has just slowly gotten smaller and smaller and smaller, and we just keep refining. So it's been really fun to get to this point where most of the planning and most of the details has been taken care of. There's still a couple things that I need to do, but for the most part I feel like we're in a pretty good place. So yeah, that's weight off my shoulders. And stay tuned, because I definitely have more to share with you guys about what my wedding dress is gonna look like next week, or this week when I go out and try it on. And yeah, just want to bring you along for the ride.